The following program is rated GE. It is suitable for general family viewing.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to another episode of The Realtor. Now, before we concluded the episodes in last year, we talked about interior designs, but you know what? It is never complete until your floor is taken care of. What I'm holding here is part of the same, but I told you the Realtor is out there going wide and broad just to make sure that we bring you the latest in the market. I know we are used to the convention of the ceramic tiles, as you may call them, but there's more to this when it comes to floor solutions. We shall be discussing more about how you can take care of your floor when it comes to moisture, when it comes to water, when it comes to warmth, or even the temperatures that are on your floor. This is very key when it comes to your health as well, and also the theme that is coming out from your floor. My name is Robert Dongo. This is a Realtor. Happy New Year. We start in style. Karibu sana.
Asante.
Wow. The floor expert. We call you. Can you say hi? Tell us who you are and where we are actually at the very moment.
Hello, my name is Rita Wangare. I'm a sales lead at Yasian Interiors. Yasian Interiors is a company that measures mostly with the interior and exterior of part of your houses. We have a wide range of products that include the floor solutions, like you've been told. We also have the exterior part of it, like the gutters. We have the PU stones, and we also recently started measuring in solar solutions.
Wow, thank you very much, Rita. And now you'll be based in Mombasa Road, and one thing I've noticed when I first entered here is a wide variety. Kindly paint us a picture of what we are having at Yasian.
At Yasian Interiors, when you come to, let's take like the floor part of your houses, we have ceramic tiles, we have laminate flooring, we have carpet tiles for maybe your office, we have turf grass for balconies and the exteriors of your houses, and we also have the SPC floorings.
And all this is meant to, for different usage and different spaces altogether.
Yes.
Now, you've talked about, the offices and also the residential spaces. Let's first go to the office. What do you have for the office? For someone maybe who is there and furnishing their office for the very first time in this new year.
For the office, we have carpet tiles. We have a wide range of carpet tiles. For the office too, someone can choose to use the wooden flooring, like the laminates. They can also be used for the offices.
Mm-hmm. And people who love, we have people who love red carpets, and of course nowadays we have them in blue, in gray, in green. Are you taking care of that?
Yes, we also have artificial grass available in different ranges in terms of thickness.
All right. Now, that's for office. Let's come home. Paint us home.
For home solutions, we have ceramic tiles, we have laminates, we have SPCs, and we also have the vinyl.
All right.
Yes.
I know there are technical words or technical terminologies that you're hearing for the very first time. We are used to vinyl when you're talking about paints, but you're talking about now floors, laminates, and all this. You know what? It's all about the floor, and more so what you want to get out of that floor. I know we have been into tiles so much, but she's telling us we have more than the ceramic tiles, and this is why I felt the need just to bring you here for two things. One, to understand the trend. Number two, to see a new theme or a new glow that you could be having on your very space. The touch, the wooden touch, the earthly finish or the earthly feeling. If you are a natural person, I know Lita will be taking you there. Now, Lita, tell us when you talk about, the ceramic tiles. Before maybe we come to the newest trend and the newest baby we have. Tell us more about the ceramics that you have in.
For the ceramic tiles, we have the ceramic and porcelain tiles that are locally manufactured, and we also have some that are imported. They are available in different sizes. like the 40 by 40, the 60 by 60, the 20 by 120. It all depends on what the customer wants in their houses.
When you talk about 30 by 30, I believe some of them again are hearing for the first time. What is 30? When you talk about 30 by 30, is it millimeter, kilometer, or?
When I talk about 30, I'm talking about 30 centimeters.
Okay.
And I say 60, it's 60 centimeters by 60 centimeters.
Right. So the common unit is centimeters. All right. And maybe before, I know this would have come later, but I believe when you talk about measurements, it's also good we highlight this. Is it you who decide what to put on a specific space, or a customer will just come and buy, or you combine both?
We advise the customer on what to put where, because sometimes maybe whatever they want to put there is not advisable, or maybe may not serve them well. So we give them advice on, because we have knowledge about the product. So we tell them, if you put this, it will give you a better look or a better finish compared to maybe what they had chosen. Yes.
All right. So when it comes to technical, engagements, your son are ready to come to your space and advise you accordingly. Now, Rita, tell us, we are talking about the new era, and people are out there furnishing their houses, furnishing their, their new spaces, and I don't know why people shift a lot in January. What's the advice when it comes to the floor? I'm getting into a space that I was not there before. Lita vacates from a space, Robert is getting into the space. What's your advice for someone who is getting into that space for the first time?
My advice would be, before you make a decision, you should visit us. You see what we have to offer for that solution. Yeah, because we have a wide range of maybe shades, different types of floor that will be suitable for your space.
All right. Sometimes floor affect our theme, the entire theme. You go into a house or into a space and you find that the carpets, or not the carpets, but the tiles are totally brown, patterned, flowered, and I'm a plain person. How do you handle such a person when they come to you?
For such a person, for you to choose the floor, you have to consider a variety of things, like maybe what your furniture will look like, maybe the walls will look like, or maybe maybe if you decide to maybe put a wallpaper, you also have to decide what the color that will match that wall. But at ASEAN, we have a wide range of shades and colors for the floor, so it's easier to match the color in the floor, or the color of the floor and the color of the furniture, or rather the things in the house.
And I believe in our previous episodes we've been covering about, or rather we have covered quite a lot when it comes to interior designs. Today we are specifically handling the floor. Why? Because it is part of the theme that you want to bring out of your space. Be it commercial as usual, be it your residential space, whether permanent or rental, what we are having here today is a permanent solution to your glow. Now, we have this person who maybe they didn't like their floor from the word go, later, and they want to maybe to change. There are people who are used to doing overhaul anyway. Someone who want to literally, they didn't like the flowered tiles on their floor. How do you handle such a client?
If they just moved, right? And maybe they found the house, they don't like whatever is on the floor. If it's someone who is moved into a rental house, they can use a plain rugged mat or a plain colored floor as a solution. But if it's someone who bought a new home, they can choose to install our floor, because you can install it on top of maybe ceramic tiles. They can choose to buy or choose entirely to remove the whole floor. Yeah, and install a new floor, maybe the design that they choose.
Okay. You advised on the same as you said before. Thank you. I know we are used to this kind of floor tiles. Allow me later on your behalf, the ceramic, all these, they are available anyway at ASEAN. But why I had to come all the way, it is because of what you're having right here. Now, Rita, this is why we felt that we must showcase. Tell us more about this.
This one here is laminate flooring. Laminate flooring is a multi-layered synthetic flooring product produced through lamination and interlocking process. What I mean by interlocking is when you look at this plank, it is designed in a way that when you're installing, this part will click with the next plank during installation, and that's how you install it. Nothing else is required. The only thing that is required is maybe an underlay or a foam that is put on the floor first before you install the laminates. The laminate has 4 layers. We have the protective layer, that is the first layer, and then we have the design layer. The design layer is now the layer that, like you see, this one is gray, and then this one is a bit of lighter compared to this one. Now the second layer is that design layer, and then we have the HDF core. That is the main component of the laminate flooring. And then at the back, we have the backing layer that is to prevent moisture from being absorbed by the laminate.
All right. Wow. I believe you start imagining your space having such a glow, such a decorative, approach when it comes to floor matters. Now, she's telling us that these are the laminates, and she'll be telling more about how to fix them, where you can get them, and more so why the laminates, yet you have your floor, be it tiled or untiled. She'll tell us how to fix them, and also the cost implication, because I believe everything comes at a cost. Now, Lita, this is quite awesome. Get prepared, because she'll tell us this after a short break. Don't go away. Yes, welcome back. This is a Realtor, and as usual, we will make sure that your space is nice, looks good, looks okay, and the durability factor is taken care of. Now, we are at Yesian, and this is a very place we take care of your floor through what you can see right behind me. I always tell you that my background will almost preempt what I'll have to tell you. Now, before we left for the break, or rather we broke for the break, we talked about this kind of tiles, and I believe most of you associate with this. It is not bad, but we have to go with the trends in the market, because out of this now we are coming here where we have the laminations, or the laminates rather, and we have Lita who is telling us what is all about laminates. Lita, karibu sana. Ulitupeleka vizuri, and we feel like we need to redo our floors. Honestly, so they say beauty has a cost, and this is a cost that I want us to get some light. Karibu sana Lita. Ulituambia ni laminates. Why this thing? It looks nice, it looks bigger as opposed to this one. Tell us why that stuff.
So the reason why you'll choose laminate over ceramic tiles is because of a number of reasons. Number one, it's very warm. Unlike ceramic tiles that retains maybe cold, for someone living in a cold place, they'll choose laminate because of what it is made of. It is made of HDF that is warm. And then number two, it is for people with maybe pets and children. It's pet friendly, and children can crawl or pets can play on the floor, and it doesn't maybe get scratched. It's scratch proof. And then again, it's very easy to install. During the installation, it interlocks. And also for someone who's maybe has installed it in maybe a rental house, they can undo the floor, they can remove the floor, and maybe move to another place with the same floor and install it, and it's in good conditions. And then also it's chemical resistant. You see, during our maybe day-to-day lives at home, we use different chemicals, maybe to clean, maybe to
disinfect.
Yes. Mm-hmm. The laminates, they are resistant to that. So if it spills, you just
and it will not corrode, or Yes,
it will not corrode or maybe ruin the
shade, the paint.
Yes.
kuna watu hapa Lita ambao they are in the up country and or even in cities, in our cities, and I believe some of us are victims of this, where you go to, before signing your lease for your rental space, there is a clause saying hakuna kuwasha makaa huku. You know, I believe these people relate with this so well, because of course I went around and I found that GOtv sometimes damage the floors. Is it part of the damage ama inakuwa sawa?
The good thing about the laminates, they're also fire resistant. Oh. So you don't have to worry about cooking with your jiko or maybe your cooker, because it's fire resistant. Wow. So the chances of maybe burning the houses are very low because the floor.
And remember, you've been told unaweza hama nayo, sio lazima uiache hapo. And if you are maybe even shifting from your home, going to another one, you can remove and leave behind the tiles, as we said. Remember, she talked about the fixation, where we have, you know, the, what did you call the material right beneath? The underlay. The underlay materials. So hakuna mahali unaharibu the previous state of your floor. Now, we talk about these ones. They come in pieces or they in packs?
So the laminates, they come in pieces, like this piece. And in a box, we have 8 pieces. And those 8 pieces, the coverage per box is 1.9 square meters.
1.9 square meters?
Yes. Wow. But the unit that we sell with is per square meter.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And do we have them in different qualities, or it's a standard quality? What we change is the thickness?
The quality is the same. The only thing that will change is the thickness. And for 12 mm laminates, they are available in herringbone design. The 12 mm laminates, you can get them in this size. And the good thing about this size is it's very easy for you to achieve designs with a piece like this one.
You can play around.
Yes, for people who are creative, they can create quite a number of designs with this kind of laminate.
Yes, and maybe Rita, someone would say that they don't have the know-how. Now that this is a new trend in the market, how do you handle the technicality for fixing this?
When it comes to the technical bit about installation of laminates, we have interior designers who are equipped and have the knowledge on how maybe to advise the client and also to install the laminates themselves. So they are going to show you or how the installation is done.
Okay, my name is Paul Omondio Jijo. I'm working at Yasian Interior Center. I'm a salesperson at Yasian. So for the installation, you must first of all prepare the floor. The floor must be smooth. After the smoothness of the floor, you lay what we call underlay. This is an underlay. Underlay, we have white and black. After you have laid it all over the floor, then this is a laminate flooring. You take the laminate flooring, you put like this, then you take another one. You take another one. You check. This one is the interlocking part. So they interlock together like this. You interlock them together like this. Then they form what we call zero joint. This is another one. You check the interlocking part of it. Then you just lay like that. You proceed like that. Then when you reach at the corner, you will put what we call a skirting at the corner of the wall, between the wall and the floor. You put a corner. Then at the door, we have several accessories, T-molding and other accessories. Yes.
All right. Now, in terms of distribution, now that we are along Mombasa Road, how do you handle distribution? Where are you found? You have branches or customers have to come here?
Currently, we have one showroom that is along Mombasa Road. And for customers who maybe buy from different parts, we have transport that we provide within Nairobi and outside Nairobi at a very affordable cost.
All right. And everybody will talk about now the laminates as a solution to the floor decor. Do you complement it with anything like varnishing, or once you fix it, done completely?
Once you fix the laminates, you can't forget also about the accessories, like the skirting. Okay, for some clients, they'll want a skirting that maybe is matching the floor or matching the wall. That's an accessory for that laminate, and it's a must. You must install the laminate. Yeah, and there is also maybe like the other accessories like the T-molding, the reducers. Depending on what the house requires, the interior designer will advise the client.
Okay, and all of them are available with you?
Yes, they are available.
Okay. Other than now the tiles, what else do you have as a company?
Other than the
laminates.
Other than the laminates, we also have other types of flooring, like we said earlier, the ceramic tiles. We have the SPC flooring. We have the vinyl, the carpet tiles, the turf grass. We have gutters. We have cornices. We have solar. We have solar backup systems. We have solar water heaters, solar pumps.
All under one roof.
Yes, all under one roof.
And maybe when you talk about these, we talked about they are not or rather they are not too much into water. They are not a water thing. So we cannot have them in the exteriors.
Yes, you cannot have laminate on the exteriors, where maybe when it rains, the rain will fall directly.
Now, what solution do you have for the exteriors?
For the exteriors, we have floors that are 100% waterproof. Yeah, we also have PU stone for exterior cladding of the walls.
And the grass, the grass mats?
The grass mats, yes, they are available. We also have football grass for the football fields, maybe for schools out there. We have the football grass available in different shades. We have green, white, and then we have one available in maybe a mixture of 2 green but different shades of green, all in one grass. Yes.
Thank you so much. And I believe we have come almost to the closure of this session. And I believe that you stand a better chance of making a better and more informed decision when it comes to your floor choices. Remember, she tells us we have this in different shades. You can have bright, you can have them dull, depending on what you have in your space. Now, remember, we talked about the office spaces. We talked about the residences. We also talked about where to use them and where not to use them. Now, because you may not get these all in this episode, or rather on this episode, I request that Rita, you tell us where you are found, watu wanaweza kupata namna gani?
Our showroom is situated along Mombasa Road, directly opposite the Imara Mall, next to Liberty Plaza. A blue building, it's written ASEAN Interiors. You can visit. And also, for the professionals out there who are interior designers, we have sample books that we can give you. You can present to your clients. They have all the shades that are available. Wow. Yes.
So we talk about this. Come for this, you'll be better. You have a chance of understanding and getting this more and more. We given an opportunity, rather in the future, I'll talk to my one and only Madam Maggie to take me to a site where these people have done it, so that we can not only talk about them while studying alongside them. We see how they are fixed, we understand the process of fixing them, and more so we'll have the final results from a site, so that we tuweza kuelewa kabisa. So thank you so much, Lita, for having us on the show. Thank you. Yasian is home onwards, and of course these people will be talking to you. Would you be having any question? Talk to us on our Facebook page, that is the Realtor TV 47, and any question directly there, we shall contact them and link you up, because I believe this is where we have the floor solutions. Thank you so much for keeping it here. My name is Robert Dongo. Until next time, God bless you.